Yeah, welcome to the show. My name is Tilly Eke and Now, there's a bit of a bad news going on around in the Nigerian creative industry as well as the Ghana creative industry. One of our legends is down. He's called George Darko. He's a guitarist as well. And then he sang the song Ako Tebrofo, Primpriswa, and a lot of hit songs and in fact, it's a legend when he comes to the music scene here in Ghana. And it's a bad news. So we send our condolences to the family, and we know that his impact in the creative arts industry cannot be forgotten. So our condolences to his family, and he was part of the pioneers of the Burger High Life. Well, what if you know the history of the high life growth in Ghana, you would know what I'm talking about with the Burger High Life and those that pioneered it. Now, moving on to the next thing on the list is Asantewaa, TikToker Asantewaa has shared very beautiful pictures of herself with a very huge baby bump. And for some funny reason, as soon as I saw that, and I was like, hey, those that were on TikTok and were insulting this girl and calling her all sort of barbaric names like barren and things and all those kind of things, I hope that you are happy now, or I hope that you are hiding your head under your pillows, because come on, I feel like some of the worst things anybody can say, I mean, it's not even worst to the person it's being said to, it's a worst character on a person to call somebody barren. Like, it doesn't, no matter what you are or who you are, if you call somebody barren because they can't give birth in a certain time frame, I feel like you are just daft. Like, as for you, your sex with Jimmy has not come before. Sex with Jimmy has not come before. I just translated this directly from Tree to English. Sex with Jimmy bad. But I'm very happy for her. She looks beautiful. And normally when popular people or they post pictures like that, it means that they've already gone through the phase and then maybe they have delivered. But I've been looking around to see, I've not seen anything about delivery yet, but you can see that she's far advanced in her pregnancy. And if she hasn't delivered yet, we hope that she goes to a very smooth phase whilst delivering. But I'm very, very happy for her. And to those of you that you said bow your head in shame, sorry, I'm so sorry. Now, it looks like Stonebwoy wants to drop a video to Amputeke with DJ Maforisa. Amputeke is a very, very dope piano sound. And listen, I have an appeal to make when it comes to this thing. I really like the song Amputeke Igokeke. I have a feeling that because it's an piano sound, Stonebwoy will want to dance and do things. I beg you, we have seen Stonebwoy trying to do piano dance, and the thing Stonebwoy did, we're not happy. So if anything, let's teach Stonebwoy. Let them teach Stonebwoy how to dance before the video counts, because I'll be very, very angry when I see Stonebwoy doing his hands in the music video. But that song is a dope song, and I can't wait. In fact, you should get those three guys to be part of the video, so that at least they can teach Stonebwoy some one or two, because the Stonebwoy the dance that I've seen there is not good. But I'm quite excited about this particular video if it should drop. And yeah, Stonebwoy has been marked to perform at the All African Games that's going on, and he's going to be performing at the closing ceremony as well as Wayala, and a lot of people are quite excited. People are, as usual, there will be a comparison between the opening act and the closing act, and as usual but I feel like it's all part of the ploy by the organizers to get the conversation going a bit after, or to start conversation leading to the closing ceremony. They did something. They used an artist that brought an eyeball to the opening ceremony. So if they are going to close the entire event, I'm guessing they are going to use another artist that will stir up a lot of conversation. And I think Stonebwoy is the perfect one, because when it was announced that he was going to perform, it has even started already. So they did a good job on it. Stonebwoy has been featured in CNN African Voices, and he's talking about uniting the black diaspora, and he said a lot of things, but something he said jumped up at me, and I want to talk about it. Stonebwoy said that he was talking about Bob Marley, and he was saying that Bob Marley's absent. He's absent, but it's only people alive who can run things, and that is talking about Bob Marley's legacy and how he impacted, even though he didn't have like a business of picking artists and creating them, but he has been able to impact, and his legacy still lives. Now here's what I want to say to that thing that Stonebwoy said. Listen, I keep saying that there's so much we are not doing right. Let me take Ghana. There's so much we are not doing right that we don't treat artists and their creative piece they create and their creative work and everything. We don't treat it like the way a businessman treats their business. When a businessman is into business, listen, once they build a company and the company picks up and it becomes big, they start grooming their families to take over. They start letting their children, some of them will go to law school, some of them will be marketers, those kind of things, so that in the future when he's not there, he knows that he has left something. The music business or the work of a creative is also like a business you have started. When you drop a music video, these things they live on forever, but it only takes people that you have groomed, dedicated to take over your estate when you are not there, and also treat it like a business. And I can give you a typical example of somebody that have done that with his generation, and that is Bob Marley that he was talking about. 45 years over after Bob Marley's, or 35 years or 45 years over his death, he's still doing feature with the current crop of artists of our time, which means that people that are alive have been able to keep his legacy going. And that was because they made a conscious effort to teach and imbibe the business from generation to generation. But when it comes to our side here, it looks like once the artist dies, everything has shut down. That be all. But creative piece, they can live on. Your children can pick up. They don't even have to be musicians as well. They can pick up. They can now build your legacy. And right now, with the way social media operates, you can even get a whole social media account where you build an artist's legacy with old content. That, come on, there's so much that can be done. Remixing some of their classic projects and all, just to make sure that you are still making the money and also building and continuing the legacy the artist started. When it comes to music, in the music world, and the way technology and everything has made it be, music doesn't die with the artist, and the business of an artist doesn't die with them. But hey, here in Africa, we are still here talking about it now. But I'm excited about the CNN African Voices, and he said a lot of important things. But I think I just touched on what I saw or what I heard that was quite important to me. Now, Funny Face is back in the news again. Funny Face has sent a long message to his Vanessa, and apparently at this point he wants to even relocate and go somewhere and go and start afresh, because he, according to him, it looks like the ex-girlfriend is using the children as a bait, doing things that will spark his interest in the children again, and then sort of deprive him. And to him, he doesn't want to go through the ordeal he went through that took him to the psychiatric hospital, but he's not going to stop loving his children, and he just wants the lady to know that it's not about her, it's about the children. But I'm not going to say much about it. Martha Ankoma, she's still pursuing her case with Lewen. Lewen came out to say it was all a joke. Martha says, you were the one playing, but me, it's not a game for me. And that they are role models and they have to do the right things and say the right things, so that the people that are after them can learn the right things and then be good leaders. So she's still pursuing the case. Nigeria and American as pursuing. She's still pursuing the case. So at the end of the day, the damning things which I agree, Lewen said to him, she should go and prove it in court how that was a joke, and how what he was saying, he has evidence to back all of that up. I feel like Lewen is a coward. Everything he did, he did it out of spite, and then when push came to shove, he's there saying that it was a joke. It was not a joke. You were trying to tarnish your image, so go and face your problems. Now, Aditana says 2 political parties have approached him with money, and I'm saying that this one there is no news, so you know why. Of course, you're about to enter an election year, and these people, as usual, they know that we are creative side. Most of us, I'm sorry to say, but the truth is only once. We are daft. We will choose temporary solutions over permanent solutions. And what is the temporary solution? They know that, these people, when we can cry, or when we give them money, or when they see money, they will add their voices to our hopeless causes and campaign for us and be, defending us unnecessarily. And then they can use their influence to influence the obviously dumb people to also vote for us. Then we can come back into power, and then once we are back in power, we ignore them for the 4 years again, make them suffer and bleed, and then when we need them again, we'll give them something small. So it's a cycle, a vicious cycle. Let's go in round circles. But this thing, I didn't know about can. There are some already have already accepted already. They are not. Charlie, this our industry. I don't even want to say much about it, but these are the big stories that have been trending. Do subscribe to the channel, press the bell icon, and if there's anything you have to do, do it now. Hasleja.